A thin light thread is wound on a reel of mass 3 kg, moment of inertia 0.6 kg meter square. Did you notice all that which I have discussed here? Sure. The inner radius is R is equal to 10 centimeter and peripheral radius is 2R is equal to 20 centimeters. The reel is placed on a rough table and the friction is enough to prevent slipping. Find the acceleration of center of the reel and hanging mass of 1 kg. Right. Hold on. So, see, you give me whatever the criteria, I will analyze the situation. Let me consider the free body diagram of this arrangement. The free body diagram of this arrangement is like this. Tension T. Right. Acceleration of center of mass ACM. Friction F. Because, see, to maintain alpha, you require one torque. So friction is in this direction. And one more important point is, remember this particular string, this point will have two accelerations. One ACM, two R alpha. Agreed? This point will have an acceleration, this point say P. So acceleration of P is this, ACM minus R alpha. Any doubt till this point? And this is the same as acceleration of A because constrained motion. Right. Any doubt till this point? Now let me study the free body diagram of A. Hanging mass 1 kg, 1 into G. And this is acceleration of A. Now let us study the free body diagram carefully. 1 into Z minus T is equal to 1 times acceleration of A, equation 1. Any doubt till this point? Boys and girls. Next point, what you need to notice is, the free body diagram of this arrangement reel. So T minus F is equal to, what is the mass of that? 3 kg. 3 times acceleration of center of mass. 2. Any doubt? Now, what point I usually prefer to apply torque equation for the center of mass? Rakshita, నా దగ్గర చిలక పలకలు బాగానే బలుగుతావు, ఎగ్జామ్లో చేయటల్లా. F into 2R minus T into R is equal to moment of inertia given 0.6 times alpha. నేను చాలాసార్లు చెప్పాను మీకు, ఇలా ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ప్రతిసారి మీరు ఏం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ అన్నోన్స్. You need to identify unknowns. So what are unknowns here? Tension is unknown. Acceleration is unknown. Alpha is unknown. ACM is unknown. So you require, antega, friction is unknown. But you have only 3 equations or 4 equations otherwise. You require one more equation. What is that equation? What possibly allowed that I have used. Right. Now, the question in this case, nothing is informed about all these things. Now, we have tension 1 equation, acceleration of A 1 equation, alpha 1 equation, ACM one equation. In fact, F one equation. Now tell me how to solve all these things. Okay, fine. So what you can do right now is, for example, you can eliminate. One more you have still. No one identified. Varun, అది ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి చెప్పు. Hanvit, ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి చెప్పది. One more is still available. ACM is equal to 2R alpha. Anika. ACM is equal to 2R alpha. Equation 4. That's all. You have 4 equations. Five equations. You have 5 unknowns. That's all. Solve these equations. You will get the desired answer. Am I clear on this? Right. So just to solve this, you'll get the desired answers. Right. Now, because why I am doing like this, I told you very clear, because time is the criteria for this week. And yesterday I have posted assignment. Rala. No, I think I have posted. What is that? ఇందాకొచ్చిందిగా. The point is, right. This is the next question for us. Try to work on this question. A uniform solid cylinder of mass m and radius r. I don't see any difference between the one which I have done previously and the one which I am doing right now. Right. Okay. Only difference is that it's an inclined plane. That's it. It is just an inclined plane. Right. Uniform solid cylinder of mass m and radius r rolls a rough inclined plane with a axis perpendicular to the line of the greatest slope, as shown in the figure. As the cylinder rolls, it winds up. As the cylinder rolls, it winds up a light string which passes over a light and smooth pulley attached to a mass m. The part of the string between the pulley and the cylinder is being parallel to the line of the greatest slope. Right? So that the tension in the string is. Let us take the free body diagram of this system. I think there is a mistake in the diagram. That's what I am seeing. ఇలా ఉండాలి ఇది. ఇలా ఉండాలి ఇది. Tension T. M capital M ఇది. F. Okay. AC. And now this is the pulley. Light and smooth pulley, fortunately. Therefore, what will happen is here in this case, tension. Now, the only point that that I am worried about is I'm assuming that the acceleration of this is A. Now, this point acceleration will now be, tell me, what is going to be the acceleration of this point? The acceleration of this point is going to be AC plus R alpha is equal to A. Let this be equation 1. Equation 1. Next. Mg minus T is equal to Ma. Let this be equation 2. Done. Equation 1, equation 2. Next question. ఇప్పుడు ఇది అయిపోయింది కదా, ఇది అయిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్. AC is equal to R alpha, equation 3, pure rolling. Now you will apply torque equation. No, 1 minute. The free body diagram of this, T plus F minus mg sin theta is equal to MAC. Now T into R minus F into R is equal to I alpha. Cylinder కాబట్టి mr square by 2 alpha, equation 5. Now what are unknowns? Tension is unknown, friction is unknown, AC is unknown, alpha is unknown, A is unknown. So total unknowns are 5. You have 5 equations. Just solve it, you'll get the answer. Are you noticing that I'm leaving here only? Why? Rest is calculation part. Concept is this. Next. Next question we'll go with. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So therefore, so you have these options. Very good question, this one. Cylinder of mass M and R is sandwiched between. You can see the arrangement there. You have smooth floor. Here it is a smooth floor. Don't forget that. Now please try to start from the top. Right. Why I need to start from the top, you will come to know right now. This is force F. mass M. Remember, the friction beneath will try to oppose the motion of this. Let it be F1. Any doubt? Next. Now, of course, there is normal reaction. I know that. Yeah. That is okay, fine. But all that is there. I know what all necessary in this question. Only that free body diagram I am taking right now. F1 capital M, and you are applying force her here. So obviously you will have no idea about F2 actually. If it is a floor, I would have written in this direction. But remember, lower plank also, if it is a ground, undoubtedly I would have taken friction beneath the cylinder in the rightward direction. But there is a plank here which is experiencing 2F force in this direction. So I believe let the friction here in this direction F2. Let the friction to counter that here acts in the direction leftwards F2. Suppose if my assumption of F2 is wrong, in answer I will get minus. If F2 I get a negative value means my assumption of friction leftwards is wrong, it should be rightward. Let me see. Right. Now this is the picture. Now in this process, let the acceleration of this be AC. Let the acceleration of the upper plank be A1. Let the acceleration of the lower plank be A2. Remember, at this point, let this be A. Let this be B. Acceleration of the point A, as per my understanding, is AC plus R alpha, which is supposed to be A1. Let this be equation 1. Any doubts? Why? Because no slipping at A. Any doubt? Now, similarly, take the B. Acceleration of B is nothing but R alpha minus AC, which is the same as A2. Why? No slipping at B. No slipping at B. Right? I don't think any problem till now. Right. Now, one more important point that one should note here is the free body diagrams of the planks. So FBD of upper plank. FBD of upper plank is F minus F1 is equal to MA1, equation 3, because this is equation 2. Free body diagram of lower plank. 2F minus F2 is 2MA2, equation 4. Okay. Next, free body diagram of cylinder, which is nothing but F1 minus F2 is equal to MAC, equation 5. F1 plus F2 times R is I alpha, equation 6. in our style, F1 is an unknown, F2 is an unknown, AC is an unknown, A1 is an unknown, A2 is an unknown, alpha is an unknown. How many unknowns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 unknowns and you have 6 equations. You have 6 unknowns, 6 equations, solving which you will get the desired conditions. By solving which you will get the values of F1 and F2. Of course, it's a jumbo calculation, I know. But still, you can comfortably get, I know, you have all the values. In this case, what is that you need to do is, you have the constraint relations, right? So you use the value of AC. Like for example, what's all you got in equation 5 and equation 6, use in 1 and 2. You will get some relations for A1 and A2. Use them in 3 and 4. Right. If you want, I'll solve this further. I'll solve this at least one question. Because right. Now trust me, what am I going to do? Tell me now. I am going to use equation 1, equation 2 I have. From equation 5 implies AC is F1 minus F2 by M. From equation 6 I have R alpha is 2 times F1 plus F2 by M. Okay. Now you first take equation 1. Equation 1 implies AC plus R alpha is A1. Yes or no? Which implies F1 minus F2 by capital M plus F1 plus F2 times 2 by M is A1. Now you please keep this aside, A1 aside, right? Similarly, equation 2 implies R alpha minus AC is equal to A2. Okay, na? So therefore, R alpha minus AC is equal to A2. You have this relation. R alpha is 2 times F1 plus F2 by capital M minus AC. F1 minus F2 by capital M is equal to A2. Right. Now use this A1 and A2 in these relations. So what you will get is capital F minus F1 is MA1. What I will get in the place of MA1? Simply F1 minus F2 plus 2F1 plus 2F2. By the way, 3F1 plus F2. So overall, I can write F as 4F1 plus F2. Climax step 1, star step. Similarly, use this thing, F2F minus F2 is equal to 2MA2. MA2 can be written as 2 times of 2 times F1 plus F2 minus F1 minus F2. Carefully solve this. 2F is, ఇక్కడ ఒక F2 ఉంది, 4F2 ప్లస్ F2, ఇక్కడికే ఇందులోనే 5F2 ఉంది, ప్లస్ F2 6F2. F1 పరిస్థితి చెప్పండి. 4F1 మైనస్ F1 ప్లస్ 3F1. ఓకే. So now we have another double star equation. Double star equation. Now what you can do is use these two equations right now. మరి ఎలా యూస్ చేయాలి అంటే let you call these equations as equation A, equation B. From A and B, you will have 8F1 plus 2F2 is equal to 6F2 plus 3F1. సాల్వ్ చేసుకోండి. ఆ 3F1 ఇటు తీసుకొస్తే 5F1, 2F2 అటుకు తీసుకెళ్తే 4F2. So I got the relation as F1 is 4/5F2. Okay. Now what do A implies with this? With this 16F2/5 plus F2 is F. So therefore 21F2/5 is F, implies F2 is 5F/21. అయిపోయింది. ఇంకేముంది, F2 తెలిస్తే F1 తెలిసిపోయినట్టేగా. So what is F1? 4/5 times 5/21F. 4F/21. Right. క్లాస్ అయిపోయాక తెద్దుగానిలే తేజ. 4F/21. ఓకేనా? క్లియర్గా చెప్తున్నారా? F1 వాల్యూ వచ్చేసిందా మీకు? ఇక్కడెక్కడో వాళ్ళకి 26 వచ్చింది. నేను ఎక్కడ తప్పు చేశానా? క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చూడండి. That's all. This is how you need to solve. See, my duty ends here only. Writing this particular step. When you go home, you need to do this question again without seeing the solution. Right. Next question. You have a very good model actually. Really very good model. Consider a disk of mass M and radius capital R placed on a rough plank, mass capital M, which in turn is placed on a smooth horizontal surface. This is smooth. Now the question is, F. 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 AC. A1. And this is point P. The acceleration of point P is R alpha plus AC. Yes or no? And which is nothing but A1. Which is nothing but A1. Are we clear? Pakka? Right. Now the question is, this is A1, right? Yeah. Now you apply free body diagram case. F is equal to equation 1. Equation 2. And about the center, the F is the only torque. అరే మీకు ఏం అనిపించట్లేదు, నేను చేసే అన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మొత్తం ఒకటే. ఈ వీక్ అంతా కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇదే. అది పట్టుకున్నవాడు, ఈ వీక్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ పట్టుకున్నవాడు ఎగ్జామ్లో చేస్తాడు. మీకు అసైన్మెంట్ ఇచ్చాను. ఒక 80 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటాయి మహా అయితే, రిపిటేషన్స్ పక్కన పెట్టినట్లయితే. ఆ 40 క్వశ్చన్స్ చేస్తే ఏ క్వశ్చన్ అయినా మీరు చేయగలిగే క్యాపబిలిటీ వస్తుంది. లాస్ట్ వీక్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా నేర్చుకొని ఉంటే. నాకు ఇంకా మీరు నేను చేస్తున్నా రావటం లేదు అంటే, మీరు ఇంగ్లీషు సోషల్ స్టడీస్ విన్నట్టు టీచింగ్ విన్నారనుకోండి, ఏం వస్తుందో నాకు చెప్పండి ఒకసారి. రెస్ట్ ఎఫ్ ఇంటూ ఆర్ ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డిస్క్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ ఎం కదా, ఎంఆర్ స్క్వేర్ బై 2 ఆల్ఫా. ఈక్వేషన్ 3. అన్నోన్స్ ఏంటి? ఎఫ్ ఒకటి అన్నోన్, ఆల్ఫా ఒకటి అన్నోన్, ఏ1 ఒకటి అన్నోన్, ఏసి ఒకటి అన్నోన్. యూ రిక్వైర్ 4 ఈక్వేషన్స్. యూ హ్యావ్ 4 ఈక్వేషన్స్ హియర్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? యూ హ్యావ్ 4 ఈక్వేషన్స్ and you have 4 unknowns. This is how you need to solve. Any doubts? Pakka? Sure? Right. See, you can see most more or less I am repeatedly doing the same model, but only you are seeing sometimes a plank this side, a plank that side. That's what. Now I am leaving questions like this. Is this okay for you? Because in my original content you have solutions at all. Right. 8th question. A cylinder of mass m and radius r is lying on a rough horizontal plane. Okay. It has a plank lying at its top as shown in the figure. Okay. A force F is applied on the plank and then the plank moves and causes the cylinder to roll. Okay. The plank always remains horizontal and there is no slipping at any point of contact. Find the acceleration of the cylinder and the frictional forces at the two contacts. Right. As usual, friction F1 అన్నాం. ఫ్రిక్షన్ F2. సారీ, ఇలా ఎలా వేసేసారు అంటే, ఆల్వేస్ రిమెంబర్, try like this. Unless or until it passes through center by somewhere between the center and the topmost point, you first try with applying F2 rightwards. No issues. Right. Now it will have AC. This will have R alpha. Because this is ground, at this point AC is equal to R alpha. Equation 1. And similarly, this particular point, let this be acceleration A1. So obviously the point A must have an acceleration equal to AC plus R alpha, which is equal to A1. Okay, next, F1 minus F2R is equal to MR square by 2 alpha. Let this be equation 2. Let this be equation 3. F1 plus F2 is MAC, equation 4. And Planck mass ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? Mass small m. F cos theta minus F1 is MA1, equation 5. So what are unknowns in this? F1 unknown, F2 unknown, alpha unknown, AC unknown, A1 unknown. Totally how many terms you have? 5 terms. How many equations you got? 5 equations. Okay. అన్ని క్వశ్చన్లు నాకైతే ఒకేలా కనిపిస్తాయి. I can see that all the questions are of same category, right? So therefore, at least ఒకటన్నా ఇది ఒకటి చేద్దాం. ఎందుకంటే మళ్ళా మీ దగ్గర ఆన్సర్స్ అవి లేవు అనుకోండి, ఉన్నాయి లేదు దీనిలో ఉన్నాయి, మీరు ఇబ్బంది పడతారు, అది నా ఉద్దేశం, రైట్? అయితే ఇందాక ఒక క్వశ్చన్లో యాంగులర్ యాక్సలరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద డిస్క్, ఇక్కడ కొన్ని కేసెస్లో దే మైట్ ఆస్క్ యూ అబౌట్ ది మ్యాక్సిమం పాసిబుల్ యాక్సలరేషన్ కూడా అడుగుతూ ఉంటాడు. నేను ఒక్కసారి ఇదొక్కటి చేస్తాను, ఇది ఎందుకంటే ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఒకచోటే ఉంది కాబట్టి, రైట్? అన్నోన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, రైట్? ఎఫ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎంఏసి, ఇది నుంచి ఎఫ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు is also a 3, same. So which implies AC is R alpha by 2. Okay. Which implies A1 is R alpha plus R alpha by 2. 3R alpha by 2. అయిపోయింది, రైట్? ఇప్పుడు మీరు చేయాల్సింది F minus F is rough plank of mass capital M, MA1. Okay. F minus F is M times 3/2 R alpha. Or you can write R alpha is 2AC also. R alpha by 2 is AC. So this is 3 times MAC. Whereas F is small m AC. So now you take the sum. This sum allows you to write 3 capital M plus small m times AC. Now I got a clear cut idea. F is MAC, which is nothing but MF by 3 capital M plus small m. But remember, this should be static. Yesterday only I told you this. This should be less than mu mg. So F must be less than or equal to mu 3 capital M plus small m g. If your force, so long it is happening like this, pure rolling is possible. So therefore, F maximum is 3 capital M plus small mg. Till this rolling is pure. If force exceeds F max, what happens? The friction is not sufficient to support pure rolling. If F is greater than F max, F is not sufficient for pure rolling. So sometimes they may question you in that way also, even in this. Okay, there is no find the acceleration. Just actually they have asked, so it's a direct question. So in multi-correct answer type, they may even test you that. Right. Yes. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగు. ఏ క్వశ్చన్లో ఎప్పుడు కూడా మనకి ఒక కండిషన్ ఉంది కదా, H/R. నేను చెప్పాను H/R 1 + k²/r². ఇప్పుడు ఇది సిలిండర్, 1 + k²/r², 3/2 అవుతుంది సిలిండర్కి. నువ్వు అప్లై చేస్తున్న హైట్ ఎంత? యాక్చువల్లీ 2r. సో నువ్వు తీసుకున్న కండిషన్ ఏంటి? H/R గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 1 + k²/r². సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. H/R గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 1 + k²/r² ఏమవుతుంది? సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. H/R is equal to 1 + k²/r² ఏమవుతుంది? H/R is equal to 1 + k²/r² సాత్విక్ ఏమవుతుంది? 0. H/R less than 1 + k²/r² అయితే ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్. నెక్స్ట్ A cotton reel has inner radius small r and outer radius capital R. Mass of the reel is capital M. Moment of inertia about longitudinal axis and L, about this axis. Axis is towards you, perpendicular to the plane of the figure. A force F is applied at the free end of the thread wrapping on the reel as shown in the figure. If the reel rolls without slipping, okay. My point of view, this is the friction. ఎలా నేను చెప్పగలుగుతాను? అసలు సెంటర్ కింద అప్లై చేస్తే ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్లో ఉండాల్సిందే, అవునా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు ఏం జరుగుతుంది? వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఓవర్ హియర్? యు ఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ beneath it actually, right? Now what is అది ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పినట్టున్నాను నేను, ఇది ఈ క్వశ్చన్ డిస్కస్ చేసినట్టున్నాను, ఒక్కసారి చూడండి. It is as same as this question, as same as the same question. Okay, anyway, since I have noted, let me complete this. Now ఇంకేముంది? Rolling is pure unknown. AC, let this point be A, let this point be B. So yet B, pure rolling, for pure rolling, acceleration of B must be 0, implies R alpha must be AC, equation 1. Okay. Yet A, acceleration of A is AC minus R alpha. Why? This is how you have alpha. At this point, R alpha AC. Now free body diagram states equation 3. Next, rotation step. F into capital R minus F into small r is I alpha. F minus is I by R times alpha I by R square AC, equation 4. Now with this, what can be done? You take this sum right now, 3 plus 4. When you take 3 plus 4, you will get 1 minus small r by capital R is M plus I by R square AC. So I got F now. I got F. You may ask me what is AC. That also I'll give, no issues. But basically I got F. 1 minute. AC is what I got. No, F they have already given actually. So I got AC actually. They have given F. What are unknowns in this? What are unknowns in this? AC is unknown. Friction is unknown. Alpha is unknown. These are unknowns. So 3 equations is just sufficient. Now I got AC now. F times 1 minus small r by capital R by M plus I by R square. I got AC. Now I'll get small f. How? Simple. Capital F minus small f is MAC. F is capital F minus MAC, which is capital F minus MAC is F times M into 1 minus small r by capital R by M plus I by R square. If you take F common, 1 minus small r by capital R by 1 plus I by mr square. That's the relation. So I have given you F. Clearly, I have given you F. If you have any doubt, you can please ask me. In what direction does the reel began to move? Rightwards, obviously. But one condition is what you need to check. This term must always be less than 1. That must be taken care, which means so long 1 minus small r by capital R by 1 pi I by mr square is less than equal to 1, F is rightwards. Equal to 1, friction is 0. Greater than 1, friction is leftwards. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? మల్టీ కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్లో ఇస్తారు, ఇక్కడ దాకా వస్తారు, ఏం చేయాలో తెలియదు. అదేనా? ఇక్కడ దాకా వచ్చాక ఏం చేయాలో తెలియని పరిస్థితి ఉండకూడదు మీకు. అంటే ఆన్సర్ తెప్పించేయడం కాదు, ఇంకా ఫర్దర్ అనాలిసిస్ కూడా చెయ్యాలి. ఎనీ డౌట్స్ టిల్ దిస్ పాయింట్? ఎవ్రీ స్టూడెంట్ ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. Make it fast. A wheel of radius r and mass m and moment of inertia I is pulled along a horizontal surface by application of a force F to a rope along a horizontal surface by the application of force F to rope unwinding from the axle of the wheel are as shown in the figure. Friction is sufficient for pure rolling of the wheel. What is a linear axis? నాకు చేసిన క్వశ్చనే చేసినట్టు. I'll explain. I'll assume as if the friction is rightwards. AC alpha. So I am writing F plus F is MAC, equation 1. Next, F into small r minus F into capital R is I alpha, equation 2. ఇది ఇలానే ఎందుకు రాయాలంటే ఐడియా వచ్చేదా మీకు? యాక్చువల్గా మీకు కావాల్సిన రొటేషన్ ఇది. సో ఎవరు పెద్ద టార్క్ కావాలి? క్యాపిటల్ ఎఫ్ వల్ల స్మాల్ ఎఫ్ వల్ల? మరి నేను అదే కదా రాయాల్సింది ఫస్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ 2. ఇంకా చెప్పండి, ఈ కాంటాక్ట్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ప్యూర్ రోలింగ్ జరగాలి అంటే ఏసీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఆర్ ఆల్ఫా 3. వాట్ ఆర్ అన్నోన్స్ ఇన్ దిస్? ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఈజ్ అన్నోన్, ఆల్ఫా ఈజ్ అన్నోన్, ఏసీ ఈజ్ అన్నోన్. 3 అన్నోన్స్, యు గాట్ 3 ఈక్వేషన్స్. మళ్ళా మీరు దీనిలో కూడా మీరు చేయాల్సింది లీనియర్ యాక్సలరేషన్. ఇప్పుడు ఈక్వేషన్ 2ని మీరు ఎలా సర్దుకోవాలి అంటే F into small r by capital R minus F is equal to I by R square AC. 2 can be modified like this. Now you have F plus F is equal to MAC. So దీని నుంచి F times 1 plus small r by capital R is equal to M plus I by R square AC. You got the linear acceleration of the wheel from this step. So therefore, AC is F into 1 plus small r by capital R by small m plus I by R square. Right. Calculate the frictional force that acts on the wheel. You want F also in this. You got everything now. మీ ఇష్టం, మీరు ఎట్లా కావాలంటే చేసుకోవచ్చు. యూజ్ ఏసీ ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఏమొస్తుంది అంటే ఎఫ్ ప్లస్ ఎఫ్ ఈస్ ఎం ఇంటూ ఎఫ్ టైమ్స్ స్మాల్ ఆర్ బై క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ బై ఎం ప్లస్ ఐ బై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్. సో ఎఫ్ ఈస్ capital F times 1 plus small r by capital R by m plus I by R square minus 1. ఇప్పుడు నేను అనుకున్న ఎఫ్ డైరెక్షన్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉండాలి అంటే ఇదే ఫ్రాక్షన్ మళ్ళీ కంపారిజన్ 1 ప్లస్ స్మాల్ ఆర్ బై క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ బై ఎం ప్లస్ ఐ బై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్. ఇక్కడ ఎం కూడా రావాలేమో కొంత. అసలు పని చేద్దాం, అది అప్పుడు ఏ కూడా ఉండదు కదా. ఆ కంపారిజన్ చేసుకోండి. అయిపోయిందా లేదా ఈ క్వశ్చన్? షూర్. నెక్స్ట్ రైట్. ఇప్పుడు నిన్న స్టార్ట్. Now, when you are trying to rotate, see the question carefully. A force F is applied on a spool. They have given mass and radius in that diagram. In the first case, you take the first case. You take the case here itself. Now, suppose if there is no friction, for example, the tendency of rotation of this spool will be in this sense. Friction is in this direction. Friction is in this direction. Okay, na? Whereas in this case, this is the sense of rotation. What is going to be the direction of the friction here? This is the direction. Any doubts? నేను ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేసే చెప్పండి. స్మూత్ అయ్యి ఉంటే రొటేషన్ ఎట్టా ఉండేది సెన్స్ టు అబ్జెక్ట్ దట్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ హావ్ డన్. Find the acceleration of center of mass of the body assuming that in a uniform cylinder. Now I am going to take a case 1 over here. So in this case, F supplies, in this case, this is the direction of acceleration of center of mass because this is the only force. So therefore, F is equal to MACM. Any doubts? Are we clear? Next, torque equation about the center. F into R minus, చెప్పాలి, F into R minus F into R by 2 minus F into R is equal to ICM alpha, equation 1, equation 2. And anyway, ACM is equal to R alpha, that is equation 3. That is equation 3. మీకు కావాల్సిన అన్నోన్స్ ఇచ్చేసా. మిమ్మల్ని ఏమని అడుగుతున్నారు, ఇక్కడ మీరు దీన్ని ఫర్దర్ డెవలప్ చేసుకోండి. f/2 minus small f is ICM by R square ACM. You said radius of gyration, K square is R square by 2 or K square by R square. K square by R square is half. So this you can write it as MACM by 2. And anyway, F is equal to MACM. So you take the summation of these two. So F by 2 is 3 by 2 MACM. Therefore, ACM is F by 3M. Any doubt till this point, boys and girls? Next, case 1 is done. Case 1 లో ACM done. ఫ్రిక్షన్ అడగలేదుగా. Find the acceleration of right. ACM తెలిస్తే ఫ్రిక్షన్ తెలిసిపోయినట్టే. So friction is simply F by 3. Right. Case 1 is done. Any doubts? You will get such models actually. But during the time of exam, you are not doing that. This is where I am worried. Is it clear? Any doubts ఉన్నాయా ఇంకా? Next. Case 2. Equation 1. F into R by 2 minus F into R is ICM alpha, equation 2. ACM is equal to R alpha. In this case, this is the direction of ACM. Every step is the same. Then how they are different ante the limit. In this case, N1 stands for normal reaction. N2 stands for normal reaction. N1 is mg minus F. F must be less than or equal to mu N1. So therefore, F by 3 less than or equal to mu times mg minus F. Right. From this, I can say that F times 1 by 3 plus mu less than or equal to mu mg. So F must be always less than or equal to 3 mu mg by 1 plus 3 mu. That is the condition for F in that situation. Whereas in everything is the same actually. You can see that. But only thing is, in this case, normal reaction is mg plus F. సార్ క్లాస్లో ఉన్నా మళ్ళీ మీకు ఫోన్ చేస్తాను. రైట్. mg plus F. N2 is mg plus F. Now from this, Now from this we can conclude F must be less than or equal to mu N2, less than or equal to mu times mg plus F. F 1 by 3 minus mu less than or equal to mu mg. So F less than or equal to 3 mu mg by 1 minus 3 mu. Condition మారిపోయింది చూడండి. And when compared to the first case, second case, you have more option. అంతే కదా, ఎక్కువ F అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. The minimum value in the second case is the maximum allowed value of F is more in the second case than in the first case. Any doubts till this point? Sure, everyone in the class. Right. Now please go through this question now. A rotating disc. Go through the question now. Rotating disc moves in the positive direction of the x-axis. Find the equation y of x describing the position of the instantaneous axis of rotation. If at the initial moment, the center C of the disc was located at point O, after which it has moved with constant velocity v, while the disc starts rotating counterclockwise direction with a constant angular acceleration alpha. Right. The coin, carom board based coin laga anukondi, for example. First of all, what is the problem with the IA over here? I'll explain. Try to please understand. This is VC. And you have alpha. Try to please understand on this line, say at a particular point y, okay, at an instant y omega Vc are equal. Y, Rakshita, why I am writing y omega is equal to Vc? That is the condition for IC. At that instant, the point P acts as IC. So y omega is Vc, y alpha t is Vc, y is Vc by alpha t, equation 1. Agreed? And the center is moving with constant velocity actually. At an instant, it is x. So clearly, x is equal to Vct, equation 2. Now from 1 and 2, you can conclude that y is Vc by alpha t, x is Vct. Now what is x into y? X into y is Vc square by alpha, which is a constant. So anything that satisfies x into y is a constant, The path is rectangular hyperbola, which means when x is equal to 0, um, obviously you cannot define that. So after some point, actually, the once it starts a motion, this is how you will have the path. Path for path of IA or IC was IC. What did you ask me? Find the equation. That's the equation. X into y is equal to v square by alpha. Any doubt, please ask me now. If you have any doubt related to that, please ask me that. Clear? Sure, everyone in the class, boys and girls. Followed. Next question. Now, everyone, you please try this. Everyone. Right. Uniform solid cylinder of mass M rests on two horizontal flanks. A thread is wound on the cylinder. The hanging end of the thread is pulled vertically down. See, try to see the question from this side. When I see the question from this side, my opinion is this is the plank. And that is the cylinder. And this is the force F. F N. Actually, two normal reactions, two frictions. Because there are two contact points. No? Here is one contact point, here is other contact point. Now what will happen here? This will have ACM. And you already have alpha. Already we have done this question. Just now only. I don't see any difference between case 2 and the one which I am dealing here. Right. Now let us try to apply equations for this. Let us try to apply equations for this. First equation is 2F is equal to, this is an Irudo question also. MACM, equation 1. ACM is equal to R alpha equation 2. F into R is equal to MR square by 2 alpha, which implies F is equal to MACM by 2. Equation 3. Any doubts in these three equations? Any doubts in these three equations? Next. Right. Now you have F. Everything is what available for you. Now the question starts like this. You have F. Fine. Obviously, the condition what I am going to get is, even on that, Anika, first equation correct era? Second equation, third equation, correct. I'm getting a wrong answer here. Is equal to I alpha. R by 2 ఎందుకు? F minus 2F is equal to, this is equation 3 actually. When I am taking 1 plus 3, I will get F as CM. So now what I am going to get from equation 3 implies yes or no, which implies ACM ante it is nothing but 2 by 3F. MACM by 2 ante F by 3. What is a mu into N? Mu into 2N actually. కాదు. At one point it is N only. Because I took only one F. Mu N. What is N here? 2N is F plus mg. N is F by 2 plus mg by 2. ఏమన్నా అడిగారు మీరు? ఒక్క నిమిషం. మాక్సిమం మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫోర్స్ ఎఫ్ అడుగుతున్నారు కదా, రైట్. సో ఎఫ్ 1/3 minus μ/2 So that is the maximum value of F. F less than or equal to 3 mu mg by 2 minus 3 mu. Given maximum magnitude of force F for which this is possible, I have given. What is the maximum acceleration? That also you asked. Now already you know. From this you can answer. From this, ACM max is 2/3 F max. So what is F max here? From this, F max is 3 mu mg by 2 minus 3 mu. Right. Two by three F max. Clear? ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగు. 2/3 F max by M by M. రైట్. ఓకేనా? క్లియరా? క్లియర్గా అర్థమైందా లేదా ఈ క్వశ్చన్? ఇది 2వ క్వశ్చన్ కూడా మంచి క్వశ్చన్. ఇప్పుడు నాకైతే నేనేం కొత్తగా చేయలే. మీరు చూడండి, చూసి సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్ వీ హ్యావ్ డన్ అగైన్. Here also you see 3 mu mg by 1 minus 3 mu. The only difference is the numerical part is different. Any doubt? సో ఇప్పుడు నేను అది చెప్పి వాళ్ళు ఇది అడిగారు అనుకోండి, చేయగలిగేటట్టు ఉండాలి, మిస్టేక్స్ చేయకూడదు. మీరు ఇప్పుడు చెప్పినవే వస్తున్నా మీరు చేయలేకపోతే దట్ ఈస్ ఎ లాస్ ఫర్ యూ. అనికి ఎనీ డౌట్? క్లియర్ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్? నెక్స్ట్, సేమ్ సిచ్యువేషన్. Uniform solid cylinder of mass M rests on 2 horizontal planks as shown in the figure. A thread is wound on the cylinder. The hanging end of the thread is pulled vertically up by force F. And see, try to please understand. Again, you will have the same situation. 2n, and therefore friction in this direction. And again, ACM in this direction. Even now also, I am not seeing any difference. Same question there as well as here. Okay, for courtesy's sake, I will write the steps. What are they? F is equal to MACM, 2F actually. 2F is equal to MACM. Torques F into R minus 2F into R is MR square by 2 alpha, or F minus 2F is M by 2 R alpha. Here ACM is equal to R alpha for pure rolling, and therefore this is M by 2 ACM. Equation 2. Equation 3. So with this F again, 3/2 MACM. Everything is the same. Only difference is the normal reaction part. So the moment when I use this over here, what you will get is F is same F MACM by 2. Which means MACM by 2 is nothing but F by 3. But here, normal reaction is 2N is Mg minus F. So F by 3 must be less than or equal to mu N. F by 3 less than or equal to mu times Mg minus F by 2. Implies F by 3 less than or equal to mu times mu times anta సర్దుకోండి ఇది మళ్ళీ. So what you will get is F 1 by 3 plus mu by 2 less than or equal to mu mg by 2. So F less than or equal to 3 mu mg by 2 plus 3. ఇందాక కూడా ఇదే situation. Everything is the same. Only difference is the normal reaction part. Are we clear till this point? Right. Are we clear? Sure. First, I'll complete this. Disc-shaped body of two tight windings of light threads, one on the inner rim, small r, R, OK, 2R, it is kept on a horizontal surface, and the ends of the threads are pulled horizontally in opposite direction with the force equal to 20 newtons, mass of the body and moment of inertia 4 kg, I 8 kg. Find the kinetic energy of the body 2 seconds after the forces began to act. First, if the surface is smooth. See, if the surface is smooth, what will happen? Net force is 0. If surface is smooth, what happens? If the surface is smooth, F net is 0. So ACM 0. You will have only alpha part. So therefore, what is the net torque in that case? F into 2R minus F into R is equal to I alpha. So alpha is F into R by I. You said F is 20, radius is 1, moment of inertia is 8. 20 by 8 అంటే 10 by 4 అంటే 2.5 రేడియన్ పర్ సెకండ్స్ స్క్వేర్. దీని నుంచి ఒమేగా ఆల్ఫా టీ. ఆల్ఫా టీ అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటి? ఆల్ఫా టీ అంటే 2.5 ఇంటూ 2 సెకండ్స్, 5 రేడియన్స్ పర్ సెకండ్. సో ఆ కేసులో కేఈ ప్యూర్ రొటేషనలేగా, హాఫ్ ఐ ఒమేగా స్క్వేర్, హాఫ్ ఇంటూ 8 ఇంటూ 25, ఇది 4 times 100 joules. అది ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్. ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఈజీ. సర్ఫేస్ స్మూత్ అయితే నెట్ ఫోర్స్ 0 కాబట్టి ACM 0 కాబట్టి ఫైన్. ఇఫ్ సర్ఫేస్ ఈజ్ రఫ్, వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్? If surface is rough, surface rough, what happens? I don't care about this. I see that this force friction in I'm assuming that for a while. I'm assuming that. Now you apply torque equation. What is the torque equation for you? See here, very simple. Net force is friction now. So therefore, AC. F is MAC. Equation 1. About the center, see, the torque is dominating like this. You may ask me how. Otherwise, how pure rolling possible here? Tell me. ఇక్కడ R alpha రావాలి కదా మీకు. You should get R alpha here. You should get ACM here. ACM is equal to R alpha for pure rolling. Right. కాబట్టి అలా జరగాలని అంటే ఏం జరగాలి? F into 2R minus F into R minus F into 2R is I alpha. So ఇది F minus 2F is equal to I by R AC by R. So this will become I by R square AC equation 2. That's all. Now you use 1 and 2. By using 1 and 2, you will get F is I by R square AC plus 2MAC. So F 10 ఇచ్చినట్టున్నాం, రైట్? I 8 ఇచ్చావు, రేడియస్ 1 ఇచ్చావు, AC ప్లస్ 2 into మాస్ 4 ఇచ్చావు, AC. This will become 16 AC. Yes or no? F 10 20, sorry, 20. So therefore, AC is 20 by 16. 5 by 4. That's AC. What do you want? Find the kinetic energy of the body 2 seconds after the forces are here. Come on. When AC is known, you can give whatever you want. Okay, for example, omega you want, alpha you want, I can give. Alpha is AC by R. Alpha is 5 by 4 radian per second square. What is KE total now? KE total is half into KE pure rotation plus half into KE as a half into KE rotation plus KE translation. Half I omega square plus half M VCM square. Half into 8 into alpha T square plus half into 4 into ACT square. AC 4 times alpha is 5 by 4. Time and 2 seconds. 25 by 4 plus 2 into AC and 5 by 4, 2 seconds. 25 by 4, 2 times. Now this will become 75 by 2. 75 by 2. So the answer will become correct. 75 by 2 correct. Mass and ichcharu marchipoyanu, for right. That's all. Actually, this should be omega correct వేసానా డౌట్, AC తప్పేసాను. ఇక్కడ చిన్న మిస్టేక్ చేశా. 1 minute. Small mistake is done. No one noticed. AC is not R alpha. AC is 2R alpha. AC is 2R alpha. So what happens here now? I by R square AC alpha ప్లేస్ లో ఏం రాయాలి? by 2 రాయాలి. by 2. by 2. ఇది 4AC, ఇది 8AC, 12AC అవుతుంది. AC ఏమవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు 20/12, అంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ 5/3 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్ స్క్వేర్. ఆల్ఫా AC/2R. So this will become 5/6. Accordingly, you manage, which implies half I alpha T square plus half M ACT square. That is the KE total. Okay. So that's all for today. Whatever the problems